Is Matt Russell. This is my discussion post for MIS 605 Unit 7 about why JSON is a popular format and provide a public data source that uses JSON. So JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation, and it is used primarily for the storage and transfer of data, chiefly from a server to a web page. So, the web page requests some type of data. The server parses the request, gets the data, and then formats it as a JSON message, and then pushes it back to the browser. So it's often used with Ajax, so that what that means is that you click OK on a web page, and then without the web page actually having to refresh, you get your data, or you get whatever the result of pressing OK is. So JSON is very good with Ajax for a few different reasons. It's really fast. It's a lot faster than XML, Extensible Markup Language, which was traditionally used before JSON kind of entered the scene. And it's faster because XML generally requires a little bit more data to read from the DOM, the document object model, and it's that alone makes it a lot better for most use cases. In addition to that, it's a lot more readable. It's less verbose. You don't have to necessarily be a programmer to understand what you're looking at if you look at a JSON message, whereas if you look at some XML as a non-programmer, XML might as well be ones and zeros, just a robot talking to me. JSON or XML is pretty difficult to understand, and JSON, it's got a key value pair, it's got some contents down below, and it's overall pretty darn intuitive, I think. It's to add to the readability and the writability side of it. It's structured essentially the exact same as JavaScript, so you can more or less, just copy paste your JSON message into JavaScript to make it flow into JavaScript, which is pretty cool. You just need to create a variable, call it cart, and then you can embed an entire cart's worth of JSON messages, if that kind of makes sense. So that's pretty cool. It does have some limitations, but most of those limitations are kind of what makes it faster, if that makes sense. So, XML, for instance, supports modeling more objects, but most people don't actually use that many objects, what XML can do. And so in that sense, JSON is better for most people because most people don't use that many objects, if that makes sense. It kind of simplifies the code and makes it more predictable and whatnot. So, in terms of why JSON is gaining popularity, it is pretty fast. It's easy to use. It matches JavaScript, which a lot of people know how to use, and it's just a good, well-rounded data storage and transfer language. Thank you very much. This has been my Unit 7 post. Thank you.